Alright, starting off with our first car, we have this super clean Liberty Walk silhouette Lamborghini Huracan with a roof box on top. And a little hidden feature that you may not know about this car is that it is a twin turbo Lamborghini Huracan Liberty Walk, which is just super insane. So let's go ahead and get into this car. Starting off with the front bumper, we have the black lip across the front bumper, as you can see, along with the front bumper being livery matched to the rest of the car, along with the absolutely clean Lamborghini badge on the front bumper, with these beautiful Huracan headlights on both sides of the front bumper, as we can see. And as we move on to the hood, we have the beautiful Huracan hood with a livery match on top with the giant vents in the hood as well. And as we move on to the frunk, as we call it, we can see that he has a diorama of a bunch of Liberty Walk Lamborghinis, and look at that, there is a miniature diecast car of his actual real life car in that display, which is super clean, and a super clean front end as well. As we move on to the rim setup, we have these beautiful black and gray rims, and as we follow the side all the way to the back, we have a matching set of these absolutely beautiful rims. And just look at that fitment, absolutely beautiful fitment. And as we move on, I also want to point out the black roof box on top of this beautiful Lamborghini Huracan. Just a super cool touch to it, along with the gray stands with the suction cups there as well, which this wheel setup is super clean. Now moving on to the rear bumper, we have a black rear diffuser with a single exit exhaust on both sides of the rear bumper. Used to be dual exit until he got the twin turbo kit, and the rear bumper itself is wrapped matched to the rest of the car with the beautiful silver Lamborghini badge and the taillights in the back as well, and the absolutely massive silhouette wing that is black end caps, black in the middle, and another black end cap there. I just love this kit so much, just super clean. And as we look through the rear bumper, we could see there is one turbo there, and then one turbo over there as well, making this an absolutely clean Lamborghini Huracan twin turbo. Just a super clean car. Now, moving on to one of my favorite Liberty Walk kits, the Liberty Walk Nissan GTR R35 Type 1 kit, which is just perfected in this rusty Nissan BRE livery. Just absolutely beautiful car. I cannot wait to get into full detail on this car. It is truly a piece of artwork. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with the front bumper, we have a black front splitter along the front bumper of this beautiful R35 with the black splitter holders and a black rear bumper with the rusted away LB Performance sticker there, along with the absolutely beautiful headlights, which just look super clean. And there's another headlight there as well. And now as we move on to the hood, we can see that it was carbon fiber with the carbon fiber middle part there, and the wrap along it with LBWK, which is short for Liberty Walk, in the hood, which is super clean. And as we move on to the engine bay, we have carbon right there, a carbon engine cover, and a beautiful exhaust setup with two blow-off valves as well, which is just absolutely insane. And this front end and that engine bay is super clean. Now moving on to my favorite part of this car, we have carbon barrels and a gold inner with LB Works engraved on the rims. And as we follow this carbon side skirt in this absolutely beautiful livery all the way to the back, we have a matching set of these beautiful carbon and gold rims. And just look at that absolutely insane fitment. Just absolutely beautiful beautiful fitment and absolutely crazy rims. Now moving on to the rear end, we have a black rear diffuser all the way around the rear of the car, along with the absolutely beautiful monochrome exhaust tips, which are dual exhaust tips on both sides of the beautiful rear end of this car. And as we move on to the actual rear bumper itself, we could see that it is livery matched to the rest of this absolutely beautiful R35 with the clear rear tails on both sides of this GTR. And as we move on to the trunk, we can see that this trunk is a full carbon fiber trunk, which is super clean. And my favorite part of this car, the carbon fiber low wing. The end caps are carbon, the middle cap is carbon, and the last end cap is carbon fiber as well. Just absolutely beautiful with the black wing stands there. And as we move on to the trunk, you can very barely see, but he does have the airlift performance air tank in the back as well. And this is just an absolutely beautiful rear end. And now, as we move on to the interior, we have these beautiful black and red Recaro racing seats with the carbon fiber GTR steering wheel right there with the black dashboard all the way across, as we can see, along with the center console having carbon components, black handbrake, and all that, with a matching Recaro seat. And in the back, we have a bronze roll cage all the way in the back, and we can't see through the rear window, but this interior and this R35 GTR is just absolutely beautiful. Now moving on to our next car, we have this absolutely amazing Mercedes C63 AMG, which this thing is just absolutely amazing. I don't have any words to describe how beautiful this thing is, but without further ado, let's get into it farther. Starting off with the front bumper, we have a black splitter all the way along the front bumper. As you can see here, it is not carbon fiber, but it is black all the way along the front bumper with those beautiful Mercedes headlights with the Mercedes hood ornament, another Mercedes headlight, and that beautiful black grille with the beautiful silver Mercedes logo, a blue paint match bumper, and yes, this is a carbon hood with the blue paint on it, and through the hood we can see that absolutely massive giant supercharger, which is just absolutely insane, and this front end is just super clean. Now moving on to the rims, we have these beautiful black rims with the red AMG brake discs, and as we follow this black side skirt all the way to the back, we have a matching set with the red brake calipers on these absolutely beautiful rims. And just look at that fitment, absolutely amazing fitment, and just beautiful rims. Now moving on to the rear bumper of this car, we have a black full diffuser all the way around this front bumper with dual twin exit monochrome tipped exhaust pipes right there, as you can see, along with the rear bumper of this car being paint matched to the rest of the car with the AMG badge, the Mercedes badge, and the C63 badge there with the beautiful silver on there as well, along with the WiseTech Superchargers badge on there as well, and the absolutely beautiful black ducktail wing on top of the paint-matched blue trunk. This C63 Mercedes is just absolutely beautiful. Now going on to our next car, we have, yes, a Liberty Walk GTR Nissan GTR R35 silhouette kit. This thing, it's just absolutely insane to see one of these in person. Just an absolutely beautiful wide-body kit by Liberty Walk. So without further ado, let's get in farther on this beautiful R35. Starting off on the front bumper, we have black canards with the black front splitter all the way around the front bumper, with the front bumper being paint-matched white to the rest of the car, which is just super clean. And now as we move on to the grille area, we can see that it is black with the GTR badge, along with the super clean GTR headlights on both sides of the car. And as we move on to the hood, we have a couple vents in the hood with the beautiful paint matched as well, which this front end is just super clean. Now moving on to the rims, we have black and gold 3-piece rims, and just look at the fitment in the front, just absolutely amazing fitment. And as we move on to the rear of this car, we have a matching set of the beautiful black and gold rims with red Brembo brakes, and yet again, just absolutely amazing fitment. And these rims just look super good on this GTR. And now moving on to the rear end of this car, we have a absolutely beautiful rear diffuser that is black all the way around to the rear bumper with dual exit carbon exhaust tips. Yes, carbon exhaust tips. Just super clean, along with the absolutely beautiful R35 GTR rear taillights with an Alpha package badge. I wonder if he has the 2,000 horsepower Alpha GT package on this GTR. I guess we'll never know. But moving on to the wing, we have a giant white wing end cap with a black middle part there, with another white end cap on the end as well, along with the wing structures being black. And this rear end is just super clean. Alright guys, if you made it this far to the video and made it all the way to the end, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. That is really going to help us bring you more crazy awesome content from future car shows all over the US this year. See you in